This is Porsche's third design tower. It has a car elevator with personal car showrooms. It has automatic balconies operated at the touch of a button. And its design was inspired by Porsche's Mission R electric concept race car. And no, it's not in Europe or North America. It's in Bangkok, Thailand. So let's discuss why in today's episode of Built Up. If someone ever took a Porsche 918 Spider and turned it into a luxury mega tower, this is what it would look like. And no, it's not built in Monaco, New York, or even Los Angeles. This Porsche tower is currently under construction in Bangkok, Thailand. The project was announced this summer and construction will start at the beginning of next year. The uber luxurious residential building is expected to be complete in just 3 years by the end of 2028. However, as Porsche fans might already know, this is not going to be the first uber luxurious piece of real estate of its kind. There are already 2 prestigious towers like this in Miami, USA, and Stuttgart, Germany, where the company is actually headquartered. Porsche has partnered up with prominent real estate firm Ananda Development from Thailand, and the Porsche Design Tower Bangkok is going to feature only 22 duplex and quadplex apartments. But this is not going to be your average flat. These are monstrously big apartments built following the highest design and art standards out there. The smallest apartment available will be 5,651 square feet with a starting price tag of $15 million. Just to give you an idea of how big this apartment is, the average NYC apartment size is 866 square feet. This one is about 7 times larger than that, only a lot better and much more expensive. If you're wondering about the most expensive option, then you're looking at the 12,217 square feet apartment, which will cost new owners $40 million to own. But please remember, we use the term apartment extremely lightly here. These apartments are closer to real-life mansions than they are to average apartments. For example, some of the bigger apartments have something called passion spaces. Simply put, instead of giving young owners their own garage spaces, Porsche will give them entire showrooms which can be custom built to showcase all of their sports cars. And don't think for a second that these garage spaces are tucked away in the basement where no one else can see them. Porsche placed them right on the loop. This is a spiral access ramp used for cars. So, as someone from the 22nd space goes up to their passion space, they will see the passion spaces of other car enthusiasts. To ensure maximum functionality, Porsche took the kinetic move of their Porsche 911 Targa and built it into the building itself. So, just as you can open the car's roof mechanism at the flick of a button, so you can blend the indoors and outdoors with fully automated terrace doors. The chairman of the executive board of Porsche Lifestyle Group stated, "We're thrilled to announce our partnership with Ananda Development, marking a milestone in our constant pursuit of excellence." Following Professor F.A. Porsche's design philosophy of optimizing function while uncompromisingly reducing the form to the essentials, Porsche Design Tower Bangkok represents a groundbreaking fusion of exquisite design and optimal functionality. Our vision is to create a living space where one's passion thrives. Now, the building site for the 310-foot tall, 21-story high Porsche Design Tower Bangkok is Sukhumvit Road. It's on the even side of Sukhumvit Road, known as Sukhumvit 38, which is famous for its luxury buildings. Residents can rest assured that they will not be disturbed in their homes while also being conveniently close to all of Bangkok's upscale restaurants, cafes, shopping malls, entertainment centers, and so much more. So what does $40 million actually get you in Bangkok? If we take a look at Porsche's Mission R all-electric concept race car from the top, then you can clearly see the X-frame exoskeleton featuring a sunroof. Well, that same concept was borrowed when designing the X-frame of the Porsche Design Tower Bangkok. So let's assume you spent $40 million on an apartment here. What can you expect to get? Well, besides the gigantic apartment with giant terraces, infinity swimming pools, and everything in between, you also get your very own passion space, which you can design the way you want. You will then take your Porsche 918 and drive it to the loop. This is where your car will be placed on an automatic ramp and taken to your desired floor. From there, an automatic door will open and you'll be able to drive off the loop and straight into your passion space, where your collection of cars will be displayed. Porsche probably borrowed this concept from their custom purpose elevators inside the Miami Porsche Tower, which is 60 stories high. These elevators allowed the owners to drive their cars to the parking lot built within the apartment itself. Inside your quadplex apartment, you'll get exclusive materials and luxury furnishings to your taste. From the simplest things like electrically powered kitchen drawers to the high-end customized appliances available only inside this tower, the designers of Porsche Tower Bangkok thought of everything. There are fine, durable kitchen facades and a technologically advanced living space. Of course, these bespoke apartments wouldn't be complete without an 80-foot swimming pool, a spa, a fitness center, and both a business and a social lounge where neighbors can meet and grab a cup of coffee or a bite to eat. On the very top of the building sits the Crown. This iconic long red light was inspired by the company's famous sports car lighting, giving Porsche Design Tower Bangkok a distinguished look among the other towers in the city skyline. Needless to say, this tower offers an unmatched living experience that can't be found even in the biggest cities across the world. So why did Porsche decide to build their tower in the heart of Thailand instead of Tokyo, for example? It's not only Bangkok, it's Southeast Asia as a whole. Porsche is focusing a lot more on this region in recent years. For example, in January, they unveiled their all-electric Macan in Singapore for the first time. As the number of ultra-high net worth individuals rose in the Asian market in the past 2 decades, Porsche has been setting their sights on an untapped market. Deca millionaires and centimillionaires have disposable incomes, which means they can afford to spend a lot of money on such a luxurious living space. In addition to that, Thailand is the second best market in the world for electrified Porsche Cayenne vehicles, according to Peter Rower, the managing director of Porsche Thailand. In 2023 alone, most of the 1,500 Porsche Cayenne SUVs sold in the country were hybrid powered. Compared to 2020, when Porsche sold only 670 Porsche vehicles, this is a significant jump in popularity. But what caused it? Well, according to Rower, in the past, Porsche might have been expensive sports cars to buy, but today new technology such as hybrids and EVs has helped to bring the prices down due to special tax breaks. On top of that, they also started CKD assembly of the Cayenne in Malaysia, bringing the retail price of the vehicle to around 30% of the original. This and many other reasons explain the 51% jump in car sales in the Asia-Pacific market, whereas the global sales growth is only 11%. Needless to say, all of these advantages help make Porsche a household name for luxury, which is why Porsche decided to build their new tower precisely in Bangkok. So, can locals afford to buy these apartments? If we look at the first Porsche design tower built in Miami, we can understand why Florida was the obvious choice. The average person earns around $60,000 in Miami. On top of that, Florida's generous state tax regime makes it the go-to choice for centimillionaires and billionaires like Jeff Bezos, who recently relocated there. In other words, the Porsche Design Tower Miami might have been the guinea pig for design and luxury living, but enough wealthy individuals could afford these apartments. In Bangkok, however, the situation is a bit different. According to the Economic Research Institute's Global Salary Calculator, the average resident earns about 550,000 Thai baht, which is around $16,400 per year. Statista found out that individuals here earn approximately $1,100 per month. So, needless to say, locals will not be snatching up these 22 prime real estate spots. They'll be reserved for Thailand's uber wealthy, and according to Forbes, the country has 27 official billionaires and about 30 more centi-billionaires. So either they'll buy up the 22 Porsche apartments, or wealthy international investors will be purchasing these properties. The closest an average person could get to them is by driving down Sukhumvit Road. So, do you think the Porsche Design Tower Bangkok will only serve as a symbol of the starkest divide between the haves and the have-nots? Now, here's another video mega project enthusiasts enjoyed watching. Bye for now.